Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
Hey, everybody. What's up? Hey, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Okay. I hope everybody is having a good day. Like the video. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Okay. Make sure y'all following my secondary page, BondyBlue Bites, where I cut up these lives, girl. So if you are not here for the long form, if you think I'm on here too long, girl, the shorts are right over there on BondyBlue Bites. You take it all the way over there, girl. You take it over there. So much going on. Oh my God. Okay, so just as I'm like in the Discord cursing my mama out because she, likes to text me and call me during my shows to instill fear in me about talking about, y'all stupid ass president. Shout out to Roxanne. And listen, I'm just a small little content creator with a small little company, okay? But I do get up here and tell the fucking truth. And that's just what I'm going to do. And there is a lot of fear in that. I was literally talking to my husband and I was just like, I know that what I'm doing is not safe. And I'm only, really worried about the people that I love. I'm not really worried about myself as much. Um and it is just something about it that is like, I don't want to do it if I can't be honest. I don't want to do it if I can't stand for something. I don't want to be one of them people that's not speaking up. That's not who I am. And so, even though I was cursing her ass out, I did not forget to talk about Egypt yesterday. I talked about Egypt at the end of the live. That was the very last subject. Um, but yes, Don Lemon, as well as other black journalists, were all arrested by federal agents. Okay, CNN has spoken out and said they will be covering this case closely with Don Lemon being arrested, detained. Let's hear what they saying. Hold up. Don Lemon was taken into custody by federal agents last night in Los Angeles where he was covering the Grammy Awards. Don has been a journalist for 30 years and is continually protected. And his constitutionally, I gotta move over here, y'all. I can't see. Bitch, I'm blind. Don't blame me. Okay? Blame trauma. All right? I had 20/20 vision and then I woke up one day and I couldn't see shit. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me get back into my reporter voice. Don has been a journalist for 30 years, and his constitutionally protected work in Minnesota was no different than what he has always done. The First Amendment exists to protect journalists whose role is to shine light on the truth and hold those in power accountable. There is no more important time for people like Don to be doing this work. Instead of investigating the federal agents who killed two peaceful Minnesota protesters, the Trump Justice Department is devoting its time, attention, and resources to this arrest. And that is the real indictment of wrongdoing in this case. This unprecedented attack on the First Amendment and transparent attempt to distract attention from the many crises facing this administration will not stand. Don will fight these charges vigorously and thoroughly in court. And he should sue their fucking ass because this is completely unconstitutional and this is ridiculous. And I'm fully aware that I am taking part in this. But in case everybody did not know who I am a former photojournalist. I used to work for a local news station out here in New Orleans for 8 years of my life, straight out of college. For almost a decade, I was an editor and then I was a photographer. And two of the biggest stories I covered was when we took down Lee Circle and a fight broke out and I was the only photographer there. And I was standing there as these people protecting monuments of slave owners who don't even live in New Orleans were all traveling to our city to fight against the citizens about taking down statues that were actually put up during Reconstruction so that they can put fear into Black people. And these are also people who lost the war. I don't know why we're putting up statues to motherfuckers that lost the war, the Civil War, that we were fighting over slaves. Yes, the slave owners wanted to keep their slaves. They could not. And then they got reparations because they had to stop having slaves. The slaves got nothing. The slave owners got reparations. Either way, I have been in these situations before when I was working my job. I have been in life or death situations before. I don't want to be out there on the street anymore. I didn't really want to do it when I was doing it. I like being up here. I like being up here behind the microphone, on your phone, on your TV screen. I like being up here, okay? But I was out there for a nice little bit of time. And I've been in these situations. And as a journalist, as someone that did that very hard, time-consuming job that is thankless at the end of the day, I am not only like pissed off, I'm pissed off. But I am so fucking exhausted of everything that's going on. Everything, all of it. Every single ounce of bullshit that we are going through because y'all decided that y'all wanted to reelect this regime. Y'all really pissed me off with this. I just, yeah. They arrested a bunch of other people too. I thought I had saved. Let me go. I believe either it was the Neighborhood Talk or Hollywood Unlocked. Let me see. Maybe it was Hollywood Unlocked because y'all know Jason likes to pop out and defend people ever so often. Let's see. No, he only cares about his Black homeboy. Neighborhood Talk. Oh, sorry. Y'all know I don't like Jason Lee. Because I want to find the other people, and I thought I had saved it because there was a number of people who were arrested, and it wasn't just Don Lemon. And not only was it not just Don Lemon, one of the women, and I'm so aggravated because I could have sworn I saved it. One of the women started recording when the police came to her door last night and put it on social media to let everybody know what was going on. Hold up, y'all. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Following the arrest of Don Lemon and independent journalist Georgia Fort, attorney Ben Crump warns press freedom is under attack. It is under attack. It's been under attack. To me, the whole reason why Don got fired from CNN, the whole reason why Joy Reid got fired. So at my direction, this is Attorney General Pamela Bondi, who I'm sure I share some genetic connection to. Much to my chagrin, I'm actually disgusted by it. At my direction, early this morning, federal agents arrested Don Lemon, Traherne Jean Cruz, Georgia Fort, and Jamel Lindell Lundy in connection with a coordinated attack on City's Church in St. Paul, Minnesota. What attack are you talking about? Nobody got hurt. That was a peaceful protest, and y'all are really being full of shit right now. Gaslighting the public and basically trying to reprimand Don Lemon for doing what we should be doing, which is covering these atrocities and holding everybody accountable. You don't get to escape and hide behind your cross and use it as a weapon while you're doing this type of shit to people, while you're invoking this type of trauma and fear on millions and millions of people, because it may not be happening to everybody, but the energy of it is pervasive. The energy of what they are doing to us right now in this country, this narcissistic attack on everybody's mental and spiritual. Like, we really should be able to sue these motherfuckers for pain and suffering because they stressing all of us the fuck out. This is ridiculous. I'm tired of this shit. And not only do we have to deal with this abuse, not only do we have to deal with this oppression, this authoritarianism, we also have to deal with people like Nicki Minaj and Amber Rose trolling us about it. Because they, I guess, have a luxury of not having to care about anybody but themselves. And it's gross and it's disgusting. And as far as I'm concerned, everybody that's defending this, everybody that's down with this shit, you're guilty of all of the shit we accuse them of too. Whatever we think them people did, y'all did it too. Amber Rose, Nicki Minaj, you did it too. Whatever them people did, bitch, you on the same type of time they on, because this don't make no damn sense. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm American. This is ridiculous. I couldn't imagine somebody selling themselves out this hard.
You called for Don Lemon's arrest over his church stunt in Minneapolis.
And that's another thing, calling for the arrest of a journalist for doing their fucking job. How dare you, you disgusting, deplorable pieces of shit. What type of country do you want to live in? Do you really want to live in a country where you could put people in jail for covering shit? Y'all are recording us on every corner. Y'all are stealing our data. Y'all are recording us on our cell phones. We record, we document, now it's a problem.
He's since called you racist, unhinged, homophobic, and out of your depth. Anything you'd like to say to Don Lemon?
Cocksucker, stop.
Why do you keep calling him a cocksucker? Are you not sucking cock? Are you not over there cum guzzling felon penitentiary penis, bitch? Why is that so funny? Y'all are psychopaths. I really want everybody to see it clearly. These motherfuckers is psychopaths. She's a psychopath, and everybody involved in this shit that's happy about it, that's rejoicing in it, you're a psychopath too. And apparently it's all to cover up this. It's all being done so we can look at what y'all are doing to the people, right? The harassing, the oppressing, the abusing, the killing of the people, right? Neighbors, things just got messier. Thousands of new Jeffrey Epstein-related files dropped today, including allegations involving President Trump, but the complaints were later pulled from the DOJ website. The release of 3.5 million documents was meant to comply with the Epstein Transparency Act. They released them all at the same time so that nobody will have enough time to go through them, and they must not have met the people on TikTok. And among them were tips involving Trump. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche made it clear these complaints are uncorroborated and that there's no evidence of criminal conduct by the president. Some of the allegations are wild. One claimed Trump forced a teenager to perform on him. Redacted reported an unidentified female friend who was forced to perform oral sex on President Trump approximately 35 years ago in New Jersey. The friend told Alexis that she was approximately 13 to 14 years old when this occurred, and the friend allegedly bit President Trump while performing oral sex. The friend was allegedly hit in the face after she laughed about biting President Trump. The friend said she was also abused by Epstein. Another complaint alleged that Trump auctioned off kids during calendar girls' parties at Mar-a-Lago and measured their vaginas by penetrating them with his finger and rating them based on tightness. So yeah, that happened. That's what they're saying, girl. That's what's going down. New Epstein files, and I'm sure we'll hear more about it as time goes on. I'm sure we will. Hold up. I think I did see something. Give me a second. Okay. So they're arresting everybody, right? They're arresting Don. They're arresting journalists for doing their jobs in Minnesota. Makes it scary for everybody that's getting up here and speaking out against all of these atrocities and all of these crimes against humanity, okay? Because that's what it is to me. It's crimes against humanity. That's how I view it. It's disgusting. It's harmful to everybody. Even the people who think this is good, it's harmful to them too. And they don't even realize it, or they don't care about themselves because, you know, they're miserable anyway. Y'all are also arresting, again, Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri, babe, what's going on? This is why I said I like Will and Jada, because they use their money and their access to help themselves. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want. But people that get money and access and don't get like the proper help for whatever they parents then did to fuck them up, because that's what you get money for, y'all. You get money so that you can get the help you need. That's not just about buying inanimate objects. You are here on earth to do like soul shit, right? Like y'all know y'all are not here on earth just to buy shit, right? And to attain things that you're gonna leave when you die, right? You do know that, right? I just want to make sure, because I think some people may not know that you're not just here to buy shit. Your job in life is not just to work and buy shit. That's not all you're here for, girl. Get some help so y'all can stop being in situations like this. Girl, Sha'Carri was arrested for speeding 104 miles per hour or faster. According to the Orange County Police Department, Richardson initially caught officers' attention after they say she was tailgating and dangerously weaving across lanes to pass other vehicles. Girl, you got to slow down. I know you want to do everything fast, but you're not on the track. You're on the road. After being pulled over, she was booked into Orange County Jail and charged with dangerous excessive speeding of 100 miles per hour or more. According to the arrest report, she is being held with a $500 bond. Get her the fuck out of there. What do you mean? She got $500. Get that girl out of jail. The hell is going on? Then, hold up. That's not all. But wait, there's more. Oh, there go the other journalists that they girl, I'll go back to it later. We don't need to. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, here's the body cam footage of Sha'Carri Richardson begging police officer not to arrest her after allegedly driving over 100 miles per hour. I'm a law-abiding citizen. You broke the law when you drove over 100 miles per hour, my love. If you want to drive fast, I'm going to need for you to use some of your track meet money and go and sign up to do NASCAR, bitch.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous.
What do you mean, wipe that smile off your face? Who the fuck you talking to?
Excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your lane, following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with.
Oh, so you mad because she cut you off? That's what this is about. She cut you off. You upset. I'm gonna need for y'all to get out y'all motherfucking feelings. You know, I understand you a police officer, but it's not your personal law that they didn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not your personal shit that they didn't fucked with. Calm down.
With their hazard lights on, you're going to jail for dangerous excessive speeding.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. My phone, I didn't even know my car was speeding.
That's why they give you a speedometer.
I totally understand. I communicate with you, sir. I really do not want to go to jail.
No, most people don't, but you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
So you taking somebody to jail for speeding?
Were speeding.
Sir, I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look,
You couldn't just give her a ticket?
My phone, my buttons right here, they jump around. My phone is sitting here and it's slid on here. I literally see it's not even in normal mode, and I see that my apology.
No, it's not that she, like, I'm just saying, like, why he gotta be doing all this? Like, dude, please bust a nut before you come to work. This is ridiculous.
Please,
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal.
No,
I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
I really want to work. Can you really work with me, sir?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Shakari is working on my nerves. I don't be doing all of this. Like, I'm, you know, okay, I'm going to jail. Okay, let me make sure I could call somebody to let them know that I'm about to go to jail. I'm not even about to be doing all of this begging and shit. Maybe that's why I would end up in jail, because I'm not begging no fucking body. Once he said she was going to jail, it would have been like, okay, sir, here's my driver's license and all of that. Let me call somebody and let them know that I'm about to go to jail.
I promise you, I am a law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley
Yes,
Drive?
sir. I'm here. I'm local, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I will take the ticket. I will show to
No,
court.
like I told you, you're going to
Sir,
jail.
Please don't allow me to go. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really.
If nothing you say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to jail, Jake?
Yes.
Sir, I really was
Going to jail for speeding.
not meant to intentionally speeding.
I think it's a new law in Florida. You have to go to jail for excessive speed.
That's even more scary. That means that you're doing things unintentionally on a task that requires all your attention.
Sir, please, I'm begging you.
You are going to have a
I see y'all in the comments crashing the fuck out about 104 on the highway. She's not on the street. She's on the fucking highway. And I'm not even saying that he 100% wrong and all of that. Like, calm down. Y'all need to calm the fuck down. I'm just saying that he could have gave her a speeding ticket, because in my neck of the woods, you don't go to jail for speeding unless you got warrants and shit. They just give you a speeding ticket. I'm so sorry that y'all are losing y'all shit in the comments because I said that jail is excessive for speeding. I don't like all of this begging and shit. I would have just taken, honestly, I want you to go to jail because I'm tired of you talking to me. It's normal where you live. It's not normal where I live. It's fine. Like, this is not, like, I don't know what y'all want me to do. Y'all act like I'm sitting up here saying, like, you know, y'all need to free her. Ain't nobody said that. Like, calm down. Talking about if she crashed into you, bitch, and I would be dead. What are we talking about? If she crashed into me at 104 miles an hour, bitch, I'm dead. Like, what are we talking about? Are y'all wishing that on me? Because I feel like this cop is doing too much? Is that what's happening right now in my comments? Because I feel like, you know, he walked up to her car with a whole bunch of energy because she cut him off. People do high speeds on the highway, y'all.
little bit of time to make some phone calls. You are going to jail. I am towing your car.
Please, sir, don't take me to jail. I
Yes.
do everything.
Yeah, see, I can't do all of this begging and shit. Y'all working on my nerves. Congratulations. Everybody, you know, live in places where y'all get to go to jail for speeding. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that's a lot to me right now, to want to put somebody in jail for speeding and not just give them a damn ticket. But if she got a whole bunch of speeding tickets, like if she got 2, 3, 4 speeding tickets, we having a different conversation. But homeboy absolutely walked over to her car with energy that was just unnecessary. I'm so sorry that y'all don't agree with me on that. I'm a little like stressed out behind policing. Like, I'm sorry. Excuse the fuck out of me for feeling like, come on now, a lot. It's a lot, y'all. Like, oh my God, y'all be so ready to throw people in jail for stuff that's like nonviolent offenses and stuff. Like, I understand she could get in an accident, but she did not. Nah, 104 is inexcusable. Girl, I guess. Like, I guess. I don't know. Like, I get it, y'all. I get it. It's not, it's still, I understand it's a serious situation, but it's also not that serious in my comments. Like, seriously, y'all, it's not that serious. She's not speeding. She's driving reckless. Oh, okay. Well, whichever semantics, whatever games y'all want to play, you know, so that y'all can make this a big ass deal. Okay. And, I mean, I guess people speed every day, B. Take a deep breath. Let's see. Christian Coleman arrested in Florida Thursday on drug paraphernalia and resisting charges after he approached a traffic stop involving his girlfriend. Oh my God. Oh my God. Was this on the video? Was this on the video, y'all? I couldn't with her begging and all of that shit. Authorities say deputies were patrolling State Road 429 near Winter Garden, Florida, when Richardson was pulling over to allegedly driving up to 104 miles per hour, aggressively weaving and tailgating other vehicles, a dangerous scene that led to her arrest on a speeding charge. While officers were handling Richardson's stop, a black Jeep pulled up and Coleman got out, reportedly approaching the scene and refusing to follow officers' instructions to stay back. Why would you do this, nigga? Why would you do this? Like, I'm just saying, like, you had drugs on you and stuff. Okay, I just feel like, why would y'all really wanted to go? It feel on some level, I feel like y'all wanted to go to jail. Like, what is going on? According to the arrest affidavit, Coleman refused to provide identification and ignored repeated orders, leading to his arrest for resisting an officer without violence. Oh, so just because he didn't want to give you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Two things are happening right here. First, you got, reckless young black people that want to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Fine. But you also have, to me, an overzealous white police officer that really just wants to send all of the black people to jail, girl. And I understand what she did was reckless. I'm not saying that it wasn't. I'm just saying that I don't like his energy. I don't like his attitude. And under the current climate, she's not being responsible enough. The boyfriend not being responsible enough. And the police officer is doing what y'all always do, which is, be overzealous with that little bitty power that y'all got pulling people over and shit. When deputies searched Coleman's Jeep, they say they found a glass smoking device with a small amount of green. Why would you have that in your car going to a police stop? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all kids is stupid. Oh my God. Who goes to the police stop all like, nah, let me see my old lady. I got drugs in the car though. What are you doing? And who carries a glass pipe in their car, y'all? It's 2026. You can't keep a kit in your car anymore, nigga. You gotta take your kid out the car. You gotta smoke before you leave. My God. Both Richardson and Cole. And if you gonna smoke in your car, I'm gonna need for you to have a joint, something that's gonna disappear with ash. Like, you got a glass pipe in the car with weed in it, dude? Y'all are in no way, shape, or form trying to protect yourselves from the inevitabilities of police officers throwing y'all in jail for minor infractions. I'm so sorry. Both Richardson and Coleman were taken into custody and their vehicles were towed. Richardson was cited for dangerous excessive speeding, while Coleman was booked on the resisting and paraphernalia counts, marking a rare dual arrest for the high-profile track couple. I mean, they was just in the airport fighting each other. It's giving toxic and ignorant. It's giving maybe y'all need to break up. I don't know what's going on, but it's giving people need therapy. People need to go and get some help. Go sit their ass down somewhere. And don't tell me you went to church, Shakari. Don't come up here talking about y'all been praying and shit. You need to go talk to somebody because your mental not right, my girl. You not making smart decisions. You are not making smart decisions. At this time, neither athlete has publicly addressed the arrest, and it's unclear how the legal fallout, especially for Coleman's new charges, might affect their competitive schedules or public image. This is dumb. This is so dumb. This is so disappointing. The children are supposed to be the future. They also arrested they also arrested Gervonta Davis. And I'm like, how many times is this nigga gonna get arrested? How many times is he gonna get arrested? When I tell y'all, every time you turn around, there's some boxer getting arrested for beating up people. Something is really wrong. I don't know what's really hood. I don't. Hold up, y'all. Okay, yeah, y'all, I don't know. It was the very last subject. You got to watch the whole video. But I talked about Egypt because we were all saying how Yeah, go watch the live from yesterday. Javante, let's get into what the people are saying here.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Davis, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim. Also, no contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing.
Light skin, plats, boxer. How many red flags do you hoes need?
By telephone or through third parties. Do you want? Hi, Mr. Davis.
Okay, let me read it. Boxing star Javante Tank Davis walked out of a Miami-Dade County jail Thursday after posting bond following his arrest on serious criminal charges, including attempted kidnapping, false imprisonment, and battery. Now, Sha'Carri is still in jail but he's not. Who got him out? Y'all need to start holding the people accountable that get these niggas out. Because he should have been left in jail. He should have been left in jail. Attempted kidnapping, false imprisonment, and battery. Y'all did not need to free him. Davis, 31, was taken into custody Wednesday by a fugitive task force in Miami's Design District after an arrest warrant was issued in connection with an alleged incident that took place in late October 2025 at a Miami Gardens venue. His attorney, Simon Steckel, wasted no time pushing back on the accusations, calling his client actually a victim, and promising to expose a shocking narrative in court that will go beyond the initial charges. The boxer entered a bond hearing via video appearance, during which a judge set his release and ordered strict conditions, including a no-contact directive with the alleged victim, like he's going to follow it. According to the police and court filings, the alleged victim claims Davis grabbed her by the hair and throat and dragged her outside the establishment during the October incident, allegations that now form the basis for multiple felony counts. This isn't Davis' first run-in with law enforcement. He's faced other legal issues in South Florida, including a 2025 domestic violence arrest that was later dropped. The boxer has also seen major career impacts tied to his legal troubles. A scheduled fight with Jake Paul was scrapped after related lawsuits surfaced. Yes, because you can't beat bitches' ass outside of the ring if you expect to still get paid to fight in the ring. You can't be out here beating up on bitches. That's crazy. I'm glad you lost your opportunities. They need to stop letting your crazy ass out of jail. But now Davis remains out on bond as the case heads toward what could be a lengthy and highly scrutinized legal battle, one that could have implications for both his personal life and career inside the ring. It's very annoying to me that I'm seeing quite often that when a man is accused of putting his hands on a woman and there's like video evidence and people around that saw the shit, the men will still try to come to us, to the internet, and act like there's some secret narrative that nobody knows about, and it's all lies. Y'all did the same shit with Tory Lanez. Y'all did it. Who he was talking about yesterday where I felt like y'all was doing that same shit. Y'all doing it with the government. I'm tired of y'all gaslighting people and playing in their fucking face. You have a history of domestic violence. You're a boxer. You have plats. You're always beating up on somebody and you trying to make it seem like you a fucking victim? Y'all pissing me off. Girl, it's Friday. Y'all pissing me off. I don't know what's going on, but y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy, and y'all are not going to make me feel crazy because I'm not going along with this crazy shit that y'all got going on. Now, just for a little break in the violence. I don't know why people keep sending me this. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but let's see. I haven't really looked at it, but they keep sending me something about Carlos King and Chandrika. I don't know what this means. Let's listen.
Turn to reality television. So they're keeping it hush hush sound like, but I don't know. Everybody's keeping a tight lip right now. Carlos ain't telling nobody jack. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. I would be interested to see the interaction with him having a new love interest on the show.
I mean, don't knock.
Shout out to Chandrika.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, apparently that clip was posted 85,000 times
Really? Okay.
on the
Mm-hmm.
another page. And they also said like Carlos is clearly lying, but I wasn't lying. But okay, fine.
Well, they called you Stacy to your face.
Carlos be lying?
Do not lie. Oh my God, y'all are.
All right, let's get into this next topic, you guys, because we got to talk about one of my favorite cast members, okay? Marquez from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, y'all know he is dating Chandrika from Candy in the Gang, okay? Chandrika, she is now dating Marquez from Love and Marriage Huntsville, and Carlos is going to be answering questions as to if Chandrika will be showing up on Love and Marriage Huntsville as like a part of the storyline for Marquez, because they are dating. That would, you know what, that would be good. I would love to see the interaction and see how Trish, not that I'm watching the show, but I would love to see how Trish react to him moving on to someone who looks better than her, that's got it going out. You know what I'm saying? Chandrika, like Trish cannot stand up to Chandrika at all. Okay, like at all. So Marquez, you won. Okay, you won over here. So let's get into what they have to say. Shout out to the Uncut.
That'd be so amazing.
Oh, Carlos, you working with Chandrika is all in the blogs.
Hold up.
Wait, talks return to reality.
Okay. So, in case y'all didn't know, I actually interviewed Chandrika, who was a former castmate on Candy and the Gang, and she worked at Old Lady Gang restaurant. She interviewed that man, okay, Marquez, who is the husband of Trish from the Trish and Ken storyline on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hold up, y'all. Let me see if I can find what was sent to me.
Talks return.
Okay. So yeah, I guess that's what's going on right now. Chandrika is dating Marquez. Hold up, y'all. Let me see if there was like here it is.
Y'all, I'm just trying to.
I hate that you can't never like scrub on these videos, but this is the video of her interviewing Marquez. Let me slide myself over so y'all can see. Y'all see Marquez, right? If y'all don't know, I think Marquez is like a narcissist. So I'm not exactly sure, what's going on there. I know people like to be on reality TV. I know it's a good job. It low-key feels like, a relationship that's for the show, a relationship to get her on the show. If that's the case, you know what I mean? Live your life, girl. But this is not like a good thing or anything, like her being in a relationship with that man. Like, based on the way I saw him argue with people, the way I saw him gaslight, the way I saw him play Jedi mind games and all of that, light skin, light eyes, crazy niggas with freckles, girl, yeah.
So amazing.
All right, everyone is glowing looking.
Yeah, they're still married last time I checked. But I'm just like, if you want to, girl, I guess.
Beautiful tonight. Thank you, Miss Powell. TT, Carlos, you working with Chandrika is all in the blogs.
Hold up.
They be, I don't know, all in the blogs, y'all. That feels like an overstatement. It was all in the blogs? Like, it was all in the blogs? Was it? Oh my God. I didn't know. I didn't see it. That's no tea, no shade. But don't nobody give a fuck about Marquez. Like, nobody gives a fuck about Marquez. I like Chandrika. I thought she was entertaining. She's a beautiful young woman. But she also does not have the, the front and center shit going on with her and enough for people to be all over the blogs giving a fuck. So it does feel like y'all putting 20 on 10. Now, if they're going to end up on a reality show together, I'll come and tell y'all about it. But I don't have high hopes. Yeah, I don't, Like, girl, that nigga crazy. You really you gonna play with that? That nigga crazy. Like, that nigga is seriously crazy. And you gonna fuck with it? That's your business, girl. That's your business. Y'all love, doing it for the plot. So I'ma just say that nigga crazy. And, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do what you want to do, girl. I'm not about to stress myself out about it, but my opinion is the nigga crazy. and it seems like something that people would be doing for the, for the reality TV show of it all, for the plot. I don't have a lot of hope in Carlos reality shows anymore. I used to, but now I just always feel like they fall flat. Yeah. So I don't feel no type of way. Now, in New Orleans nigga news, New Orleans nigga news, New Orleans nigga news. Okay? Hold up. It's New Orleans nigga news. All right. So Supa sent addresses messages about news circulating her husband Razor arrest. And let's hear what she had to say, you guys. I'm sure it's something thought-provoking.
Just want y'all to know, y'all can write me without telling me about something you seen. You can write me without telling me something you read. You can write me without telling me about something you heard. You could send me uplifting stuff without mentioning negativity. I tell y'all this all the time. Like, why do y'all report stuff to me? It's like y'all want to see me respond and flash out. Like, please stop doing that to me.
Girl, they do. Everybody enjoys negativity. Duh. And they absolutely love the mess. Your fandom is full of messy-ass black women that say they can't stand when people be in their business, but they be all in the fucking business. Girl, biggest group of hypocrites you ever see. A whole bunch of black women telling everybody mind their business, being in everybody fucking business.
Stop. Just want y'all to know, y'all go up. I see the same thing y'all see. Y'all don't got to keep telling me, oh, I know, like, you don't got to do that. If you want to send me prayers, send me prayers. If you want to tell me you love me, tell me you love me, without mentioning negativity.
Girl, they gonna mention the negativity. They can't help themselves. Them people don't know you, so they don't really love you. And so when they send you shit that's messy, that's letting you know exactly what type of time they on. There's no confusion. They ain't no waste your breath telling them. But I understand you on live. You're just expressing how you feel. People be in your comments, another thing y'all do, y'all add people in my posts. I don't like that shit neither. I saw somebody do that shit. I don't give a fuck. Like if you're going to add them, that's messy. If I wanted to add them, I would have. But I always say my opinion is my problem, meaning that I'm not going under somebody's comments. I'm not going on their page to tell them how I feel about them, because that's kind of like some weird bitch shit to me. Like, that's overstepping. I'm going to say what I want to say on the blog post, and I'm going to say what I want to say in my comments. But usually, y'all won't really catch me talking shit to no celebrities in their fucking comments. Like, that's weirdo shit to me. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm just, no. But that's what they're going to do. They're going to come to you with the mess because your life is a lot of fucking mess. Like, a lot of how you get your fandom is your relationship being public fodder. Like, you getting together with a nigga, breaking up with a nigga, going through DV, getting married. Like, people are paying attention. You allow people to be on the journey with you, so they're paying attention to what's going on in your life. Like, that's what happens. And it's exhausting, which is why a lot of people, like myself, don't like to put their personal shit up here on social media, because I don't want y'all in my shit like that. I share what I want to share, but I'm not about to have y'all in my shit like that. Don't nobody want to hear that? Okay, because I'm going to do what the fuck I won't do, okay? But, I'm praying for the girls that's still, in bondage spiritually. Because to me, you're in bondage spiritually when you're in abusive relationships. And I'm praying for the girls. Let's move on. Let's go ahead and get into Karen, because I saved Karen and we still haven't gotten into Karen. And it's low-key because I don't care. I'm not even going to front on y'all. I know a lot of people are still so in love with the grind dime. But girl, I don't care. Y'all want to talk about me being annoyed with somebody for their DUIs? Karen. But let's see what Karen was talking about. Hold up.
I didn't even watch that film. I didn't allow Ray to watch that film, so I didn't have input from my husband. So I couldn't relate to what my lawyers were telling me, which they were giving me great advice, like, Karen, take a plea deal. Let's get you a plea deal, because the video is going to nail you. But I hadn't seen it.
They said the video is going to nail you.
Yes, they did.
Take a plea deal.
Yes, they did.
And you said?
Because I hadn't seen it, I was still in denial and still under the influence.
Under the influence of what?
Prescriptive drugs and drink. Alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were cloudy.
I was cloudy.
And you were in denial.
And I was in denial.
And did they say this also to Ray?
I actually isolated Ray from all of
You
that.
did.
I wanted to face this on my own.
There were rumors that you were offered a plea deal for a few months of house arrest, and that you turned it down. Is that true?
Not true.
No?
No.
Karen,
I didn't even want.
So they said this video is very damaging
Yes,
to
they
you.
did.
And they said
Because I had not seen it and I was not dealing in
you
reality.
would not watch it.
I couldn't watch it.
You couldn't watch
I was
it.
afraid of it. And then when I was in rehab was when my therapist sat with me to watch it.
She said, you have to watch this.
I have to face it.
And when you watched it,
I was blown away. I understood the sentence.
this was, of course, before the sentence.
Oh, yeah, but I knew the
You
sentence
watched
was
it.
coming.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yes.
My lawyers were
But
very
when you
good lawyers.
watched it,
Yeah.
did you say, among other things, how did I not watch this? How did I not listen to my lawyer? Like, I mean, it was a preventable.
It was preventable. It was preventable, but let's not underestimate the power of drugs and alcohol.
Yeah. So they said.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's what it was. I think she full of shit. I think that all of that plea deal shit happened after, much after you had already sobered up, and you still decided to go to court because you thought you were going to be able to get off because you're a housewife and you know Andy Cohen. I also feel like there was a part of you that wanted all of this as a storyline, because the more mess you have going on in your life, the bigger you are on a Bravo reality show. So a part of me feels like it's obviously a fucked up situation. Karen obviously has a problem, okay? A lot of rich women have a problem with doing prescription drugs and drinking because nobody's really happy, okay? And when we are happy and having a good time, we're doing a little bit too much, okay? So yeah, I do believe that you are, your ego. I think your ego got you in trouble in this situation. Your mouth wrote a check that your ass could not cash, okay? Okay, shout out to my girl. Okay, the Canada dating coach. You thought that you were going to be able to get away with 3 DUIs. 1, 2, 3 DUIs. You thought that because you were on Bravo Network and you are Karen Hugar and Rihanna knows who you are, that you were going to be able to get off on your celebrity. But you guessed wrong. You did. And now you're coming to us, telling us that you were under the influence when you made the decision to not take the plea deal that they offered you because you had not seen the video of yourself when you were inebriated while driving. I cannot. I'm sorry, y'all. I love the Canada dating coach. Y'all pointing that shit, okay? I don't know what's on the side of the screen, but I'm paying attention, okay? Yeah, I don't really feel bad for Karen. I didn't feel bad for Karen when she got arrested. I knew that she was going to make this her moment. And to be honest, I'm not in it like that anymore. I'm not a part of the Bravo world enough for me to give a fuck. I know a lot of people are still like really glued into Bravo celebrities and what's going on with the housewives. And I'm just kind of a little bit bored, right? So it's not just me, girl. It's not just me. A lot of us are bored because apparently Basketball Wives is about to end. Thank God. Finally. Especially after seeing how Evelyn is over there humiliating and sucking off the energy of her daughter. Yeah, you don't need to have another season of that lady sitting up there on a reality show acting like she's not the evil villain, Disney villain that she is. That bitch is an evil Disney villain, and we've known she was an evil Disney villain for years. But you, Shawnee O'Neal, you had a reality show that paid her to throw bottles at people's heads, and then you proceeded to act as if the dark-skinned girl, OG, was the one that we should actually be all afraid of. She's the one that y'all don't want to come to the reunion show because you scared she gonna beat the shit out of somebody. But Evelyn could terrorize all of the black women on this show for decades. Yeah, all y'all can kiss my ass. I'm sorry. I don't like Shawnee. I don't like Evelyn. I don't like none of them hoes on that show. I'm sorry. I don't like none of them. Name one. I don't like them.
Everybody, I wanted to jump on here.
Also, I can't tell you how annoying it is for somebody to come to me about the Lord in a Fendi shirt. I just don't come to, you know what I mean? Like she coming to us about the Lord because she's married to that pastor. So now it's time to let go of basketball wives. Bitch, you should have been let it go. You should have let it go when you got up there and told us that we was too invested in the show when we was asking for accountability and for you to stop acting like a colorist weirdo with the way that you was handling OG and Evelyn. But no, now you want to come to us in a fucking Fendi shirt talking about a show that didn't nobody care about anyway is over. Congratulations, whoop-de-doo.
Here real quick before the news got out and people try to be messy and make this something that it's not. This is just called growth.
Well, we was going to make it.
You know, moving forward. I'm announcing, everybody, I wanted to jump on here real quick before the news got out and people try to be messy and make this something that it's not. This is just called growth and, you know, moving forward. That Basketball Wives will not be returning. Since its launch in 2010, this franchise has been the defining part of my professional journey. What began as a vision to tell my story and stories of women like me grew into a cultural movement that created opportunity, sparked conversation, and honestly amplified voices that deserve to be heard. I'm so grateful to VH1, Truly Original, Shed Media, and BET for their partnership and belief in a show that left a long-lasting opportunity mark on entertainment. Most importantly, I'm thankful to the women who trusted me with their stories and the creatives in front of and behind the camera who helped bring this vision to life season after season. Growth requires evolution and knowing when to honor the mark on a chapter while preparing for what's next. While this journey is concluding, I'm actively developing new projects that align with my personal and professional purpose, continuing to create meaningful opportunities for women across media and business. That chapter will always be a cherished part of my legacy and a foundation of my career as a producer. Thank you for your support from day one, and I look forward to this next season of leadership with you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Church Wives. Bitch, I can't wait to see Church Wives. That's gonna give right there. That's gonna give right there. You know, I think it's so interesting that so often the women who are first ladies of churches are mean girls, right? They're the head of the mean girl squad. They bully other women and then, you know, throw rocks and hide their hands. That's Shawnee O'Neal, girl. So I'm just like, okay, girl, let's see what Drea had to say about it. What did Drea have to say? Drea Michelle appears to be reacting to the official end of Basketball Wives after series creator Shawnee Henderson confirmed the long-running reality show will not be returning. She said, I don't know, I am Shawnee. Maybe one more giddy up, maybe like a farewell dinner, but filmed. I'll co-executive produce.
Everybody.
Y'all need to do something to end it. Don't just, you know, disappear, never to be seen or heard from again. The post immediately sparked conversation among fans, many of whom viewed it as a nod to the franchise cultural impact and the relationships, both real and volatile, that helped make the show a reality TV staple. Shawnee has since made it clear she's focused on growth and new projects moving forward, signaling a definitive close to the Basketball Wives chapter. While no farewell special has been announced, Drea's response shows that even with the show officially over, the Basketball Wives legacy and interest around it still has life. Girl, let that shit die. Let that shit go. Let that shit die. Let it be over. I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all getting with dumbass niggas and then fighting with each other because y'all with dumbass niggas. Like, everybody's tired of y'all measuring dicks and pussies against one another. And, oh, my pussy's tighter than yours. And, you know, my nigga's dick is bigger than yours. And you ain't got no nigga and you can't keep a man. And I got a man. And, girl, bye. Nobody cares. At this time in life, girl, y'all are literally doing absolutely nothing with your lives, arguing about the shit y'all was arguing about on that show. Let's move on, you guys. So I did want to cover this. So Live Bites, woman claims Kodak Black and his crew of attempted attack on her stepfather following car crash confrontation. Let's listen.
Your favorite rapper is a horrible human being and something needs to be done about it. January 23rd, 6:25 a.m., a blue Impala slams into a white truck. In that white truck was my stepfather driving to work. My stepfather sees a man getting out of the car, so he starts pulling down his window. Then 3 other men get out of the car. The man comes up to the window and attempts to punch my stepfather. And my stepfather dodges it and then starts pulling his window up. As he's pulling his window up, another man comes and points his at him. That's when all 4 men flee the scene. My stepfather waits for the police to get there. The police search the car. They find a sword and I don't know what else. My stepfather is 65 and can barely walk. Your favorite rapper is a horrible human being and something needs to be done about it. January 20th.
Oh, well, yeah. I keep telling y'all that Kodak Black is the piece of shit he looks like. And I don't understand why y'all often find a way to infantilize him, Kelly Price, and all of the other black women that think that you can titty feed that niglet into health. I don't know.
3rd, 6:25 a.m., a blue Impala slams into a white truck. In that white truck now, can barely stand and now is in physical therapy, while this man gets to run around and do whatever he wants. Broward County Police Department, what are y'all doing about this? Because just because this man has status and money doesn't give them the right to act this way and think it's okay. There's literally videos of this celebrity dancing in front of his car, while now my stepfather is in physical therapy. Broward County Police Department, what are y'all doing about this? Now?
Damn, that's a nice old school. Damn, that's a nice old school. So, you run into the old man, your crew, because they're mad that this beautiful car got fucked up, decide y'all are gonna beat the man that you ran into? Girl, one more. I just want her to run it one more time.
Rapper is a horrible human being and something needs to be done about it. January 23rd, 6:25 a.m., a blue Impala slams into a white truck. In that white truck was my stepfather driving to work. My stepfather sees a man getting out of the car, so he starts pulling down his window. Then 3 other men get out of the car. The man comes up to the window and attempts to punch my stepfather. And my stepfather dodges it.
That's insane. Plot twist, Kodak wasn't even around. She just know that's his car. What? Man, please. Man, please. So, a whole bunch of niggas is riding around in Kodak Black's car, runs into this man, beats this man up, tries to beat this man up, and then runs from the scene. Yeah, y'all need to sue him expeditiously. Y'all need to sue him. He's another one of them Trump supporters because, you know, you was going to jail for assault, right? Didn't Kodak Black get accused of assaulting some teenage girl and went to jail and got, you know, let out of jail by Trump too? Yeah, it's a lot of motherfucking pedo F-files and all of that going on over there. That's why I said what the fuck I said about Nicki Minaj. And everybody that's a fan, y'all probably play with kids too. I'm sorry. Everybody that's defending her and still on the internet arguing on her behalf, you probably play with kids too. I can't stand y'all. Y'all want to hear another motherfucker I can't stand? Listen, I've been trying all week not to talk about it, but I was listening to Erica De Niro yesterday, and she was talking about it, and I was like, oh, that's why everybody keep asking me to talk about Ray J. How do you know it's Kodak Black's if he's not around? So you probably listening. I just played the video. The video was his car. His name is on the car. Matter of fact, before we get into Ray J, let's go back and play the shit again. Hold up. Okay, see? Okay, y'all see this is the car. This is the accident. Y'all see this is the beautiful Impala that he wrecked? And then you go right there, and what does that say? Kodak Black. That's how we know. The fuck? His name is in the car, okay? His name, we didn't even have to go and look for the registration. Nigga name is right there in the car. Okay? Whether it was him, his posse, he's liable. He's liable. They in the comments arguing about who the favorite rapper is. Girl, shut the fuck up. Y'all know what the lady meant. Y'all go up for that little niglet. Whenever y'all see him somewhere, he's so talented. He just had a hard life. He just needs somebody to help him and stop taking advantage of him. I know he assaulted that teenage girl, but he's just a little slow. It's not his fault. He probably was assaulted as a kid, too. I know he looked like a fucking boogie monster, bitch. I know. But all the little Latina, light-skinned, slow girls love him. That's how y'all be. So back to the other nigga I can't stand, Ray J. Let's hear. Ray J reveals his heart is only beating 25%. I don't believe anything Ray J says. And I'll let him talk. But I don't believe him. I don't believe you, Ray J.
I want to thank everybody for praying for me. I was in the hospital. My heart's only beating like 25%, but as long as I stay focused and stay on the right path, then everything will be all right. So thank you for all your prayers.
Everybody looks high.
I want to thank everybody for praying for me. I was in the hospital.
Is that Sheila? Is that Sheila still back there? Also looking high?
My heart's only beating like 25%, but as long as I stay focused and stay on the right path, then everything will be all right. So thank you for all your prayers. I want to thank everybody for 2027 is definitely a wrap for me.
No, don't say that, brother. Don't say that.
That's what the doctor
No, fuck the doctor. No, don't say that. Because when you say that, you're confirming what the doctor
that's
said.
what they said. I don't
No, fuck them. Fuck what they said, brother. You're
Guess
going to live
what?
long.
Guess what?
You're going to live long.
2027 is
Who is
definitely baby
behind
mama.
him? Who is that?
Gonna be straight.
Brother.
My kids gonna be straight. If they want to spend all the money, they can spend it. But I did my part here.
That's okay. But we're not going to...
Nobody.
Telling me I gotta go to Haiti and do some voodoo, which I think I'm going to Haiti, cause I think Haiti and my Haitian niggas they got the cure. So I'm going to Haiti like in like 2 weeks. Telling me I gotta go to.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't care. We'll see. We'll see. I don't believe nothing niggas say. Okay, let's move on. So Devon Franklin, 2 days ago, this posted. Let's take a listen. Devon Franklin reflects on the first time divorce crossed his mind with Megan Good and says refusing to remove thirst traps is a red flag when dating. Asking someone to remove a picture you view as a thirst trap is a red flag to me.
Stood at the edge looking down into the raging water below, and I was presented with a Shakespearean dilemma. To jump or not to jump? That is the question. As I stood there pondering the question, the irony of this dilemma wasn't lost on me, because I had just asked myself a very similar question as it related to my marriage. You see, a few months prior to Costa Rica, I was faced with the question, to jump or not to jump out of my marriage. Now, when I say jump, let's just be clear about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the D word, divorce. I was struggling with the question to divorce.
The D word? The D word? Why do y'all have to talk like fucking children?
Divorce or not to divorce. Even thinking of the question was terrifying. Even having the thought put me in a state of disbelief and absolute fear. I never thought that I would contemplate it. Better yet, I never thought that I would even do it, but now I'm at the edge of considering it. And I knew if I were to do it, it would cost me everything. It would mean acknowledging myself in many ways.
Cost you everything. Divorcing Megan Good didn't cost you anything. What are you talking about? You replaced her within 2 years. She replaced you around the same time. Like, what are you talking about? What everything were you gonna lose, sir? From what we understand, the church community, which now I understand from this post that it wasn't the church community that was really putting all that pressure on her. It was you putting all that pressure on her for her to be a different person than who she actually was. And she would always say, "Oh, it's the church, it's the church, it's the church." She would do so many interviews talking about how, "Oh, it's the church, it's the people in the church." It was you. It was you that got with a sex symbol and wanted her to not be a sex symbol for you as a, signifier of your power. Please understand that men are always valuing each other based on how they can sit a bad bitch down. Didn't we talk about Rihanna and ASAP Rocky and how everybody was like so in love with ASAP Rocky because he sat down one of the most impressive bitches in music ever?
Ways as a failure. It would mean the sacrifice and death of the persona of Devon Franklin. The persona that millions of people...
Yes, new book on Audible. My journey from breakdown to breakthrough. It's giving grift.
People around the world had come to know and love. These dating streets are ugly. I got on one dating app, I said, "Lord, bless my swipe, bless my swipe." I got on another one, I said, "Jesus, take the app, please help me." According to the U.S. Census Bureau, there are more than 133.5 million people in the U.S. who identify as single. And now they could add one more to the tally. Now, I wasn't looking for marriage.
Okay, so they conflated two things here. First, they're talking about him thinking about divorce, and when he was ready to be divorced, he dragged it. Now we're flipping over to after the divorce, and now he's dating and on dating apps. Now we're going to have a conversation about a red flag and someone he was dating after the divorce posting thirst traps. But the fact that you even think that way with a woman that you're not even really dating, you haven't even met this woman in real life, y'all are not anything to each other but talking, and you ask her to take something down. I'm going to let him finish. But if that is the criteria he has for a woman that he is merely talking to through the fucking phone, I cannot imagine the criteria he put on Megan, which would then make me feel like you were probably psychologically, emotionally abusing her in some type of way, which is why she was primed and ready for Jonathan Major's crazy ass.
I was just looking to explore and just have a good time and enjoy myself. And someone said, "Devon, be careful, because these dating streets are ugly." I said, "Ugly?" They said, "Ugly." They said, "I don't know what you're going to do, brother." I said, "Me neither. But I got Jesus, a therapist, and unlimited data. So we're going to figure it out." Now, listen, y'all, I had not dated in 10 years, okay? So admittedly, I was a little rusty. So the first dating situation out of the gate, this is a true story, I got ghost fished. I was ghosted and catfished at the same time. I was talking to a woman on Snapchat for 4 or 5.
Do you know how weird it is for him to be talking to a woman on Snapchat? That's not a dating app, y'all. People do shit on Snapchat, but to me, Snapchat is a place where freaks go to freak. Why would you be dating on Snapchat? That's weird.
Months that I never saw. And then I realized, wait a minute, I haven't seen you. She didn't want to be seen, so okay, I had to move on. All right, let me move on. Let me keep going. A thirst trap is basically a scantily clad or suggested picture someone posts with the intention of attracting attention from the opposite sex or the same sex, depending on what they're in.
Bitch, I won't curse him out, but I just want to say, like, anytime a woman is posting or celebrating or promoting her sexuality in any capacity, y'all find a way to make that like as shopping for a man instead of, "I'm just proud of how beautiful I am. I like the way I look and this is social media, so I posted myself because my body's beautiful and my face is beautiful and I work really hard on it, and so I posted it." And it can't be just for that. It has to be because we're shopping for dick.
Now, here's the thing. This was the same thirst trap that trapped my thirst, so I was highly aware of what the trap was because it was a very effective trapper of thirst. So I said to her,
so she trapped your thirsty ass. Got it.
I said, "Hey, obviously it's your page. I just have a question. Can I ask a question? That picture that you have pinned, top row, center slot, would you say that's a thirst trap?" And she laughs and she says, "Well, yeah, it's a little thirst trappy." I said, "Well, you've already trapped my thirst. Are you still thirsty?"
Are you still thirsty? First of all, you're offending her. You're offending her. A thirst trap is to trap a thirsty nigga, not a thirsty woman trapping a man. The fuck are you talking about?
Oh man, she went quiet.
As she should have. The fuck? You insulted her. You basically called her a hoe and insulted her.
Like iPhone on Do Not Disturb quiet. I just found it very interesting that I'm out here decluttering my DMs like a good boy, per her request. And meanwhile, she's got the storefront looking like buy one, slide in free.
Wow. 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 So now you throw in there that she asked you to clean up your DMs, whatever the fuck that means. And so that means you can ask her to take a post down off her page because to you, it's her selling buy one and get the other free? Did you have to cheapen her down and objectify her in such a manner, Pastor Franklin? My God. My God. Y'all heard that not a lot of people were clapping for that one. There was a whole bunch of oohs and ahs because that last one was fucked up. That last one was fucked up.
Okay, but you know how it goes in dating, right? We see a red flag, and instead of acknowledging that it's red, we squint real hard and say, that's not red, that's burgundy. And I love me some burgundy. I stood at the
Boo! Boo! You're an uptight douchebag using Christianity as a grift. Get a fucking life. My God. Like, how disrespectful. I'm glad that lady ghosted you. Who the fuck you think you talking to? It's like they really feel like they have a right to talk down to you, like you're some slutty woman that needs to be corrected. Right? You're selling your coochie on the internet because you posted a picture of your body on social media in 2026. Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't nobody want to date your blockhead ass. Get the fuck out of here with that. It's definitely giving y'all police women's bodies because y'all are angry that y'all can't fuck the men that these women fuck. You want to be posting your ass in thirst trapping for a nigga, but you can't because you live in a society where a man can't be a baddie. Y'all niggas be baddies. And women give y'all all of the necessary components to be a baddie because they be out here taking care of y'all, fighting for y'all, standing in front of bullets, using their image to protect y'all and everything else. Y'all have all of the necessary components to be a baddie. And it's given, you hate on women that are beautiful. You hate on women that attract men with their bodies. You hate on the fact that women are physically attractive and alluring. And you want to be able to be physically attractive and alluring to the men that these women are. And because you can't in this society, especially because you're suppressing it with Christianity, that makes you passive aggressively slut shame a woman that you haven't even met in real life yet. Girl, what is going on? And why are y'all putting parameters on people you ain't never met in real life? Do y'all know how crazy that is? But for her to be saying anything to you about your DMs and for you to be saying anything to her about her posts when y'all haven't even met in person? Maybe they chopped it up and I'm confused. But either way, just no.
So my son has a...
I'm sorry, y'all. Moving on. Just no. I get tired of you nasty ass preachers always wanting women to cover up so you don't stumble. Stop being a fucking creep. Learn how to control yourself. Be a little bit more balanced in your sexuality so you can stop being a fucking asshole to everybody. I'm sorry, y'all. It's Friday. It's fucking Friday, girl. And not the type that Diddy would have. Just the type where I'm going to be cussing. Mother says her 17-year-old son must pay her $500 a month in rent and take over his phone bill after getting his first job, or she's putting him out on the streets. Let's listen.
Job now, and I feel like he should help me around the house with the bills. So I told him starting February. I told him starting February 1st, he's going to start paying $500 a month.
Why he keeps saying for what? Because she said she need help. Look at her. She look like she's struggling. She look like she needs your little $500, nigga. Let me keep listening.
And then he's going to start paying his cell phone. I've been paying his cell phone since he had a cell phone since he was 7.
You were supposed to pay it. He wasn't supposed to have a cell phone that young. I don't know why y'all give children cell phones that young. Usually because y'all, that's a lazy parenting thing. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I know y'all will be cursing me out on unrelated posts later on because I'm talking about you. I'm sorry. But I've always felt like y'all needed to protect y'all children from cell phones for a lot longer than y'all did. My cousins used to tell me to mind my fucking business because I used to tell them that they shouldn't have gave my little cousins cell phones that early. But they was new. Y'all all excited. Y'all want to put something in the child's hand so they can stop working on your fucking nerves. So now they got a phone when they 7. So unless this woman is really struggling and really needs her son's help, this is, y'all do weirdo shit. Y'all like to put y'all kids through all of this hard ass shit because you didn't make good decisions. So now your kids got to pay for the fact that you didn't make good decisions, meaning that, you couldn't financially support yourself and you had a child. But let's see. Let's continue listening. I don't know these people.
Paid your phone bill like 2 times. Anyway, parents, do you think he should start paying rent?
I wouldn't make him pay rent. I probably what? Y'all weird ass comments. I think he should be paying his cell phone bill. If he has a job, depending on how much his job is, I probably would give him his cell phone bill to pay. And that's because I paid my own cell phone bill as soon as I got a cell phone. I got my first Nokia when I was about 14 or 15 for my birthday, and I paid the bill because back then it was pay as you go. So I was paying the bill. And I actually feel like from then on until adulthood, I have been paying for my own cell phones. Like since I was like 14, 15 years old, I've been paying my own cell phone bill. So yeah, I think it's really weird that he wasn't paying it from jump. I'm just saying, like, as soon as you start working, I would give you your cell phone or some little small bill to pay. And it's not about like forcing your children to take care of you. It's about making sure that they know how to pay bills, because a lot of times children don't have a real concept of money. They don't know how much money people really make. They don't know how much shit really costs. They don't know how much bills really cost. And so I feel like as soon as they can start counting, not that you make the bills their responsibility, but make them aware of how much shit costs so that they understand the life that they're about to grow up into. There's a lot of not really explaining shit to children and then expecting them to hurry up and do some shit when they hit a certain age. And it's like, well, have you been teaching them this responsibility and accountability the entire time? Or have you been doing everything for him and then you switch it one day and expect him to comply? Which is also like, come on now. He should have been paying his own cell phone bill. 14 years old, he should have had a summer job. Pay for your own cell phone bill. Work after school or something. Especially if you ain't doing no extracurriculars. If you're doing extracurriculars, I'll pay for your cell phone. But if you got, if you can have a little job and you got a little job, I'm gonna make sure you paying for something. You're not gonna be just using all my money. Especially being a single mother. That lady probably ain't got no money like that.
He feels like he don't have to pay rent. You want to give your part real fast?
I'm 17, bro. What am I paying rent for?
You can't stay nowhere.
So I don't even like his energy. I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. I don't even like his energy. I don't like that he feels like, he has no responsibility whatsoever. I'm not saying that he should be paying $500 a month, but damn, like you don't want to help your mama a little bit because you 17. 17 is old enough to work and pay a bill, y'all. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I had different types of parents, but 17 is old enough to have a job and pay one bill. $500 for rent? Probably not. But a little $200, $300, cell phone bill or something like that, you could pay that every month.
For free, you work.
I know. When I'm 18, I'll figure that out.
No, you're gonna figure it out now. $500 a month. I don't care what he say. Either $500 or the door.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't necessarily agree with this, but I also feel like I don't even like the way nigga talking. Like, what type of son did you raise, ma'am? Because if you raise the son that just, is looking for somebody to take care of him, then, this is what you get. Y'all do a lot of that with boys. Y'all do everything for them. All of a sudden, you look around and they looking like a grown-ass man living off you, and now you feel uncomfortable and you want to start giving them all these bills to pay. You should have been teaching him responsibility when he still looked like a child. Y'all wait too late to want to teach these niggas responsibilities and shit. Georgia Fort was released from jail. Good. I'm glad. I'll pull it up at the end to see what's the update on that, since we talked about that early on. But yeah, his energy is off, but 500 or homelessness is weird. I agree. Because I just feel like as a kid, I always wanted to help. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never have an attitude of I'm not going to give you nothing, or I shouldn't have to help you at all. Especially if it's just you and your mama, son. Like if it's just you and your mama, you shouldn't want your mama to be out here like struggling hard if you able-bodied and you can help her a little bit. And you know what I'm saying? I that's just me, y'all. That's just me. I could be wrong, but I feel like you raising a selfish son that don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. That's what it feel like to me. And on some level, I'm going to blame you for that, lady. Because y'all do that a lot. Y'all let them little niggas get away with any and everything, girl. Any and everything. Y'all always making excuses for 'em. Now, we ain't talk about this, but let's talk about it now. So, y'all, did y'all see this? Digimon Honsu's ex granted protective order against actor after she was arrested for allegedly punching him in the face. Girl, I don't know what's going on, but when the story first came out, it was like, oh, he getting beat up by his girlfriend. And I'm like, now, how are you getting beat up by your girlfriend, sir? Well, all of the ancestors standing behind you. You mean to tell me a woman beating your... Oh, my God. So, y'all, Digimon's ex-girlfriend and mother of his children, Reza Marie Simpson, has been granted a temporary protective order against the actor following a series of heated incidents and her recent arrest for alleged assault, according to court documents obtained by TMZ. Remember last week when reports surfaced that Simpson was arrested for allegedly punching the Blood Diamond star in the face after he tried to kick her out of his Atlanta home. Well, Simpson says that's not the full story. She told a judge that her arrest was wrongful and described what she called abusive behavior by Hansel, including financial mistreatment and an attempted illegal eviction, in her account of the events leading up to the December dispute. So this nigga tried the Diary of a Mad Black Woman. This lady is what it sound like. You tried to drag that lady up out your house. Like, y'all know that's illegal. You can't just kick people out like that. If they live there, if they get their mail there, no, you cannot just drag them out the house. That's crazy. Simpson said that Hansu slammed a vehicle door against her left side, screamed at her and called her names. In audio she released, Simpson can reportedly be heard repeatedly asking Hansu for her keys to the property back. At one point, he allegedly calls her a bitter fucking divorce person before yelling at Simpson to get out. She also claimed he came at her standing nose to nose during a separate October incident in front of their children. The protective order requires Hansu to have no contact with Simpson or their children and to stay at least 200 yards away from them until a hearing in February. Hold up. Let me see if I could go to TMZ and find the audio. Ain't got no T on me. This whole thing, she's TMZ. Digimon Hansel. Okay. Hold up, girl. Let me see.
Can I have my set of keys, please?
Why?
So that I can have access to the property?
No, you don't have any.
This is still legally my residence, and my kids are here, so I do need a set of keys to access my residence. Jaimin?
Oh, that's how you pronounce it.
Hello?
Jaimin.
I'll get it to you later. I'm actually having to leave now, and I won't be here later, so if you don't mind, I would need the keys. Do you give me the keys so I can access the property where I live and my kids are? There's a process. I don't have a problem moving, but you cannot lock me out of a home in which I live.
You come in every day through the garage.
Okay, so that's how you, but you just said in the text that you're changing, so how am I gonna be able to access it? So how am I gonna be able to access?
Not the rest of the days, and we'll figure it out.
But I'm asking you for the keys to a property in which I live at and my kids are in. So I'd like the keys to the property, please, so that I can still live here and sleep here. There's a legal process in which you have to go through. So until that process happens, you cannot deny me legally, you cannot deny me access to the property in which I'm legally still a resident at, Jaimin. Do you know that?
Still have access.
I don't, because I'm leaving and you just told me this morning that you're changing the access. Okay, and I will not be back this week. So that's what I'm saying. I will need to be able to access my residence when I come back. So let me just let you know what that's going to look like, because I don't want to embarrass the family. I don't want to embarrass the property with our neighbors. I'm going to come back. I'm not going to have access to the property. I will have to call the police. The police will ask me to prove that I'm a resident here. They will require you to give me access to the premises, and they'll tell you the due process. But I don't want to bring the police to the property. It's not a good look, and we don't need to do it. Okay, so go ahead, and if you would please give me my keys back to the resident. Listen to what I'm saying, Jaimin. I am leaving now. I'm leaving in about an hour. I will not be back for some time. So if you could give me the keys now so that we can handle this the right way.
You are one bitter divorce.
I'm not bitter, and we're not divorced. We were never married. I'm not bitter.
But the way you've been treating and disrespecting me,
We're not divorced. We're not divorced. We were never married. Can I please have the keys to my residence? Can I please have the keys to my residence?
Oh yeah, she know what she doing right now. She know what she doing right now. She's documenting how he acts. That's why she's recording it, and that's why she's saying those specific words, letting him know what it is. Like she's recording. But I also feel like this is probably something that has gone on before with him taking the keys and all of that. And she is getting her own place. But as she said in the audio, you can't kick somebody out before they're ready to leave just because you decide that they shouldn't be there anymore. The girl said, my kids are here. I'm not going to be here. I just want my keys so I can get back in later. I am going to move out. I am going to leave. But until I am ready, give me my fucking keys back.
Not an issue. There's no issue between us.
There's no issue. You still have access to the garage.
Listen to what I'm saying. And you're changing the garage access. I'm not going to be here this week. Can I please have my keys?
I'm not going to be here this week.
And we can move on. So can I please have the keys?
You have access to the garage.
Listen to what I'm saying, Jaimin. I'm leaving this week and I'm not going to be coming back for at least.
The fact that she has to keep explaining herself over and over again, you can tell that this is somebody that will, stonewall you. Like emotional and mental abuse. Like just the fact that she has to keep saying it over and over again. Dude, give her the fucking keys.
A few weeks. So I need my keys to the residence in which I live at. I don't want to have to bring the police here. That's going to be embarrassing, and it's not necessary that we even do that.
Yeah, he's just being an asshole.
Huh?
I'll leave your keys on the table.
But
okay?
I'm leaving.
Get the hell out of my
I'm leaving
way.
in the next hour.
Yes, you're both come on.
And I will, but I need the keys to my residence now before I leave.
Residence. You have to learn.
This is my residence. I've been living here for 4 years. This is my residence. I've been living here for 4 years. If you would please give me the keys before you leave, so that I don't have to encumbrance you later on, and I don't have to embarrass the house.
Wearing my clothes and all that. You have some nerve.
Simon, I don't want to bring the police back here later. It's embarrassing.
I'll leave your keys to the table. Get the out of my
Can you
face.
please give me the keys now? I'm not going to be here for them later. That's what I'm telling you.
I will leave you.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I heard
I'm
what you
not going to be here. Okay, well, I need the keys to the residence. I cannot leave. My kids are here. Can I have my set of keys, please?
Yeah. Yeah. That nigga is a problem. That nigga is a problem. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That nigga's an issue. That nigga's a problem. Cause that's weird. Just give the girl the fucking keys. Like, just give the girl the fucking keys. Like, what is going on? But you want to have control. You have to have control. You have to dominate. I swear, motherfuckers be so weird. Okay, so I'm going to hit a ad for you guys, and then I'm going to come back because we have got to talk about Tyra Banks. I don't know if the new documentary on Netflix has started yet, but I do know that some posts came across my page on the TikTok, okay, about y'all girl Tyra Banks and some type of pyramid scheme going down, okay? So y'all just stay tuned. I'm going to run this ad. I'll be right back, okay? Hey, everybody, it's your girl, BondyBlue, and I am here with one of my favorite people in the whole world, Miss Taisha Murphy. Ty is the owner and creator of Reset by Design Wellness. Okay.
But yeah, this is a group trip. It's co-ed. This is inclusive of everyone. So if you have your non-Black homegirl that wants to vacation with you, or homeboy, bring her with you. And so there you'll get malls. You'll get that city vibe. And Phuket, Phuket is like a beach town. So that's where you're gonna get the beach. You're gonna get the water. And that's where we do the Elephant Sanctuary and Yona Beach Club.
Yes. Which is
so we will be doing the Elephant Sanctuary on the group trip, and we will also do Yona Beach Club.
Okay.
Which is a vibe.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. We had a great
So we're
time.
gonna be on that girl.
I'll put some pictures in here of that as well, okay? Because we had a time.
Yeah. All the information I give you, you can also check it out on the group travel page. But we're doing 8 days. So I'm asking everyone, and you know how I am with acclimating to the time difference. I'm asking everyone to try to fly in a couple days in advance if you can. The trip package covers your flights from Bangkok to Phuket.
Okay.
So we're gonna all fly to Phuket together, and then we'll head to the resort. So we're not staying in a villa. With the group trips, we're more than likely not going to do villas, especially since it's co-ed. So we're going to be at a 5-star resort. It's a beautiful resort. We'll have a welcome dinner. So we have the Elephant Sanctuary. And then people have free time. If they want to, go to Old Phuket Town into one of the popular beaches, they can do that. And then we'll have like a Songkran event in Phuket. And Songkran is the Thai New Year. And it's there. They have this huge water festival. And literally you're walking around and people are just drenching you in buckets of water. So I think you need some braids, or you just need to be able to fix because you're going to get wet. You are going to get wet, or you're going to need to cover your hair or something. But come here and expect to have fun. Let your hair down, get wet, because I'm also going to be giving out some super soakers. Ooh. I'm excited. I'm excited to experience that.
So
we'll
excited.
Yeah, we'll leave Phuket and then we'll fly to Bangkok. We're doing like a night tuk-tuk tour. And it includes stopping and having like different street foods and stuff like that. And then we'll have another Songkran, water festival event in Bangkok. And then people can do what they want to do, with, outside of the times that, we don't have our activities. Yeah, then we will have us a luxury farewell dinner. Okay. And then everyone heads home. So it's going to be nonstop like it is with the retreats.
Yeah. All right, y'all. If y'all trying to roll with us, can we come solo? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can come solo. All right. It's just a group trip. So it was just so that you could bring whoever you want to bring this time. So if you want to bring a man, you can bring a man, that type of thing. But let's go ahead and get into the next topic, y'all, which is Tyra Banks. Okay. Because y'all, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this girl named Alex Lee B on TikTok has been posting the past couple of days about Tyra Banks and her MLM.
Our next model for 2017 is another beauty-tainer. Number 4.
Even though the prize never came to fruition, getting on stage and getting to say this out loud, starting my healing journey on this trip. I will never forget you telling me this and everything to come.
Tell the world what that is.
Alex Phillips.
Okay, somebody said we had no idea how much this company would impact us back then. My feels still change about it all the time, but ultimately I'm forever grateful for so many reasons. They're also saying they were traumatized.
Oh, that's awesome.
So So then also playing, so there's somebody who was like a member, also playing on people wanting to be like an America's Next Top Model, person, right? Like that's another thing that she's playing on in this situation. Let's see, girl, the receipts. Another prize I earned that never came to fruition. We filmed the segment, never aired anywhere. Anything to get us to work for her. So let's see. What does that say? The Tyra Beauty Glitterati is a special class of Strut 2016 achievers who have gone above and beyond qualifications to true leadership stardom. What we've got in store for this Glitterati group will not disappoint. As Tyra says, your Glitterati reward will last a long, long time in Tyra Beauty history. So get those fierce faces ready. Get those lips, mouths, opinions, and beautiful personalities ready, because your elite experience with Miss Tai Tai awaits. Wondering who's going to attend the Glitterati elite experience with Miss Tyra Banks herself. Okay. And another prize, yeah, so this is just another picture. All right, so let's go to the next one. Girl, I didn't even know Tyra had an MLM. So here it is. Okay. POV. Bitch, go back. Who told you to move? POV. Tyra comes to your town and teaches your team to smize. What I tell you about teaching people how to smize. 6 months later, rips the rug out from under everyone and sells her products retail. Oh, wow. It's a lot of white girls. Okay, she says using innocent women to build up a brand to then rip their paychecks away. Talk about women empowerment. Tyra Beauty was fun while it lasted, and I went on to find greater success with my new company, but her documentary coming out in the next 2 months really has me going down memory lane. And so that's what we're seeing. I guess Tyra had a MLM called Tyra Beauty. I might have talked about it and forgot. Okay. POV, Tyra recruits a bunch of people not in the company to show up to convention under the guise of model search. The winner's experience was far from what was promised here, and my prize didn't come to fruition at all. They told me I forfeited. It was never about the model search. She needed to fill seats.
Hey, what's up? This is Tyra Banks coming to you from a very glamorous photo shoot that I just did for Tyra Beauty today. And I have an announcement. I love models. I love creating models. I love the whole modeling industry. But one thing I love more than anything is giving people the opportunity that they never thought that they could have to actually...
MLM is a multi-level marketing scheme, from what I understand. And it's basically a pyramid scheme. Y'all know, they do it in a whole bunch of businesses where you buy the stuff, you sell it, and then you're supposed to be making money off of that, but really no, okay? Like, no. You're actually the one that's buying this expensive shit to sell it, and you're not really making any money off of it. And the only people that are making money are the people at the top.
Model as a profession or just to be a model for a day. So I am holding a casting for Tyra Beauty to be one of the faces for our future campaigns for 2017. This casting is going to be in Las Vegas. Okay, now on top of having this modeling casting where
Yeah, Avon, Amway, child, all of them.
Models is going to be there searching for new faces, and my America's Next Top Model casting crew is going to be doing all the logistics for us. On top of getting that opportunity to be one of the faces for Tyra Beauty, is you'll also, with this admission, you will also get to hear about Tyra Beauty, how amazing it is, how we're this community of love and hugs, and where we want to rack up those bank signs, all while doing something that we love, which is talking about and sharing makeup and cosmetics. All right, so Fierce Up in Las Vegas. You can audition by putting in your registration information down up in here, and I hope to see you there and make sure that you smile.
Okay, so Tyra Banks presents Tyra Beauty Live. Model search are August 22nd.
These set of people that will be featured in our 2017 Tyra Beauty campaigns.
I know Loves and Hugs was absolutely a girl, what the fuck?
You will be flown out to Los Angeles and housed a very special way.
Yeah, it's like she's selling the like America's Next Top Model experience through a multi-level marketing scheme. Girl.
Inspired by America's Next Top Model and trying to give you guys a little bit of that kind of experience.
Mhm.
And on the set of that photo shoot, you will be directed by me.
This is the best boss to have.
All right, Kyle, so, are we ready? Yeah! When you hear your name, stand up and next model for 2017. That I've ever done.
Girl, I had no idea Tyra had all this going on.
So engaging, and for you guys to be able to look at the products, the existing ones, as well as the ones that we will be introducing at FairSup, and creating a very simple way of delivering that message to your customers and to your people on your teams. Your team.
So can you tell our crews why they need to be at FairSup?
Oh my God.
Why we're trying to get everybody there?
For this, okay, so I'm in entertainment. That is my background. So, you know, when I first decided to go into direct selling, social selling, I was like, oh my gosh, the national convention, they haven't seen a national convention. You know, like that is, Anita knows, it is the pulse of my veins. And I'm obsessed with being different and exciting and interesting and wowing and making you guys go, damn. You know, so that's from the entertainment side. It's going to be unlike any other direct selling.
And she's rolling up her sleeves.
Oh, you have no idea. I have been working, I emailed Anita, no, I think this should be here on the first night when I come out. Gonna be amazing.
Yes.
Secondly, it's such a competitive advantage. And I'm not sure if it came out yet. Have we shared the percentage? Okay, this morning on the reasons why. What was the title?
It was
why?
Top 5 reasons.
Yes, exactly.
I wrote it. I don't know.
Okay, so our
to
Fierce
a
CEO is
training
First of all, I think it's very interesting. Social selling, really, Tyra? Yeah, she's always trying to buzzword and manipulate. That's what I noticed, like the manipulation, the performance, like, and she has always modeled head to toe, so she knows how to do all of these movements and all of these things, and it's just very, very weird. Where are the black women? Why don't I see any black women?
event. You know, we have hardcore statistics that show you what it can do to your business. The people that went, the people that did not go, crazy, huge event.
This is actually before the hot ice cream debacle. This is before that.
Saw 138.
This is from 2017, and somebody reposted it. It popped up on my timeline. But it's just, I didn't know anything about this, y'all. I had no idea that she had an MLM with Tyra Beauty and that she was trying to get all of these women to be influencers and, you know, kind of like, seems like she was trying to build the influencers from inside of her business versus trying to go and find influencers to bring them in. Yes, that's Smize-ish.
Hey.
Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all.
Came out yet? Have we shared the percentage? Okay, this morning on the reasons why. What was the title?
It was
why?
Top 5 reasons.
Yes, exactly.
Went to Strut, saw 138% more enrollments.
Yeah. The book Beach Money by Jordan Adler. And so if you can get 2 people there, then you know that your team's going to grow by 200. And I know that we have such a competitive advantage because we're going to have Tyra there. And for the other 99% of our company, that's the one time and first time they're going to be able to see her. And so I think that just getting them there, getting them in the door, because then the commitment's going to be there, and just that experience overall. So even if someone's watching this video and they're brand new, if their best friend's doing this with them, get them there. Like, your team's going to grow by 100 just by taking your best friend with you.
We're driving there.
The growth that will happen.
I'm driving the RV.
We're
driving so that we can bring our down to that wall of paper.
The only reason I'm saying there's no black women is because I feel like people like Tyra know that black people are going to put you on blast. Like, I felt like the reason why you would only have white women is because you knew it would be easier to fool them versus black women that's been side-eyeing your ass since America's Next Top Model.
Because they're like, $200, I can't go.
And you're going to let me drive the RV, so it's all good. Commitment and to let your teams know every day that I mean, I literally put it out there, like, if you're serious about your business, then you'll be there. Like, if you want anything out of this at all, and coming out of a trip like this is the perfect time to say those things, because they've just seen all of us in front of her and, you know, touching her, like she's touchable to us, which means she's touchable to them. And so if they're serious about it and they want this at all or anything close to it, they'll be there.
And also being at the ground floor.
And that's another thing. They want to be connected to the celebrity. They want to get connected to the icon that is Tyra Banks. And so they're willing to, you know, buy into this so that they can be close to her. That's another kind of like cult-like thing where people will enter into business situations because they look up to a person in a emotional way. Like that's not cool neither. I don't like that shit neither.
Seeing the new products, being able to touch, feel, understand them, learn how to use them.
That was just a little hint.
Oh.
No, yes. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry, I forgot to read y'all super chats yesterday. My bad. Thank you to Only Chelsea. Corinne Steffens low-key told us about Tyra back in the day when she was on her show. She absolutely did. Honestly, that was one of the things that turned me off to Tyra, that interview. Because I felt like, are you really like shaming this lady? You know how these men are. Are you really shaming this lady?
That you'll get to touch and feel.
From the mouths of the babes.
Yep. It's definitely giving MLM. Let me see. Girl, what? Laughing my ass off. I can't even. Why did I think she was someone to look up to? I can't wait for the documentary coming out to start to expose who she really is. I bet more and more will come out following. Wow. Connect, calendar, close, continue. What? Calendar, close, continue. With people on your watch list. Who gon' be a customer and get in on this? Calendar, you meet up, pics you wanna buy. Tell them when you're free, you're gonna leave them looking fly. Close that. I'm sorry. Girl. Girl, are you trying to like, where's the movie, y'all? Let me tell you, if y'all ain't never seen Josie, Josie and the Pussycats. Josie and the Pussycats on how technology and music was being used to manipulate people and to brainwash them. That's what she's doing with this song. The song is meant to be like some type of like brainwashing tool. Oh my God, Tyra, you're insane. Close, continue, connect, calendar, close, continue, connect, calendar, close, continue, connect. With people on your watch list, who gon' be a customer, continue, connect, calendar, close. So you wanna join my crew, boo, cause it's so you.
The coordinator actually shot this video and edited it, so let's give her a big round of applause. Great job, Sienna.
I cannot, y'all, but that's what I got on that situation. We can go and just take a bit, oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, what's wrong with Tyra, y'all? What did they do? Tyra, girl, you have lost your fucking mind. In case y'all did not know about the hot ice cream, let me help y'all out.
I mean, I have so many people dropping in the DMs like, are you okay? Do you need help?
Tyra Banks seems to be terrorizing the people of Australia.
What the fuck is Tyra Banks doing in Australia?
With a new invention she calls hot ice cream.
Hot ice cream. It's called Hot Mama here.
Yep.
It's not melted gelato. It's not microwaved ice cream.
It's not a latte.
It's not a latte. It's not creme anglaise. It feels like drinking a baked good meets ice cream mashup. I know people think I'm crazy, Ella. I know they think, I have so many people dropping into DMs like, are you okay? Do you need help? So I was like, I feel like I'm going crazy. Then I fell in love coming here all the time because your milk was so pure and so different.
My God, it's so good.
It's so good.
Stop.
And so my flavors tasted so different with your milks. I was coming for a year and a half, reformulating flavors to get it to taste the same. And our family just fell in love with it. And we looked at each other and we were like, should we do it? Should we do it? Should we do it? I mean, I have so many.
Okay, hold up. Let me see. Terrorizing.
This is my official review of the Tyra Banks viral hot ice cream because I found myself on Hot Ice Cream Talk this weekend. And for investigative purposes, I needed to see what all the fuss was about. For those that don't know, this is Smize and Dream, Tyra Banks' ice cream shop in Sydney. I went to their pop-up in the Rocks and the one in Bondi Junction, and the ice cream is really good. They've just started doing hot ice cream. Like, what even is that? It comes in 2 flavors. One is Tyra's favorite, which is a salted caramel. I got the fairy dough flavor because it comes with this little white chocolate fairy dough slice. So yummy. So what exactly is it? It's a hot, thick drink, which is a weird sensation to sip through a straw. But as much as I wanted to hate it, I actually kind of loved it. It's like liquefied cake batter. You need to like rich and sweet desserts to like this. I saw a lot of comments on other videos saying it's similar to a French dish called creme anglaise. I asked for another cup so I could show you guys the texture. I had no idea there were so many French culinary experts on here, but yeah, I have no idea. This is what it looks like. Honestly, kind of dig it. Would get it again. Let me know what you guys think if you've tried it.
Okay.
I feel like I'm going crazy. It's like I don't sleep. These ideas just keep coming in my head. It's just like, bam, wake me up. And then this one came to me. Hot ice cream. Silky ice cream that you can drink. And no, I'm not talking about a latte. I'm not talking about hot chocolate that has flavors. I'm talking about
Bitch, this is hot chocolate with flavors. Bitch, this is hot chocolate with flavors with Australian milk.
hot ice cream. Innovation that took me over a year to get right. You're going to be able to taste it.
Yo. It's us realizing that all the people we grew up liking are insane. Like, girl,
Right.
look at her. She is, and everybody's saying you're crazy because you look crazy. Please don't blame this on menopause. Don't do this to women. Don't do this to us. We don't, because y'all know that's very like male-centered and real patriarchal to like just be calling women crazy and acting like it's because they're getting older. Listen, it actually looks good. Whatever that little drink was that the lady had, it looks good. But something is not right with Tyra.
To be able to taste it. And the name of it is Hot Mama. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my favorite ice cream flavor. And I have been working on making it hot for a year. And no, I'm not talking about me in a swimsuit in the 90s, although damn, I was hot. I am talking about hot ice cream. Something that has not been done before. I ain't talking about a lot.
Yo, like I hate the way she keeps saying, I'm not talking about a latte. I'm not talking about hot chocolate with flavors. Bitch. There's no such thing as hot ice cream unless you fry it. Like the Mexicans do. Okay? The Mexicans fried ice cream, bitch. Okay? What you are saying is you have an ice cream that you like and y'all melt it and create a drink with it. That is, in fact, a fucking latte. It is absolutely a flavored latte, ma'am.
Okay, I'm not talking about a flavored hot chocolate. I'm talking about hot ice cream. Tyra's favorite cold, Tyra's favorite hot. Mama, that is. This is my...
Yeah, y'all. This the type of shit you come up with after you've been doing some drugs or something. Yo, I don't know what's going on with all of our stars, man. All of our stars are crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with all of our stars, man. It's wild. Let me see, y'all. Let me get this update. Hold up. Y'all, that's hilarious. Nah, it's absolutely giving manic energy. I'm sorry. I had to laugh. Okay, let's see. What's updated on its on site? Let's see. I don't see anything else on its on site. Let's go to the neighborhood talk and see if anything happened on there. I wish the baby would stop talking to us. Like, we don't care, the baby. We don't care. We don't like you, and we don't care, sir. Just making sure, y'all. Y'all, White House official reportedly says Nicki Minaj's Trump gold card was just a souvenir, not a visa or citizenship document. Yo, man, wait. Yo, wait. A Homeland Security official also confirmed that Minaj has been a legal permanent resident for about 20 years, meaning she was already eligible to petition for citizenship. The card has no impact on Minaj's legal status. It was simply a memento. So it's still up in the air? So you being an actual citizen is still up in the air? Oh my God. That's y'all girl, y'all. That's y'all girl, but they saying that her gold card don't really mean shit. That's I mean, do we have to talk about the fact that Catherine O'Hara passed away? Y'all know I don't talk about when people die. Okay, R.I.P. to Kevin Mama. But yeah, that's wild, y'all. That's wild. So somebody in the comments, before I go, somebody in the comments earlier said, why Bondi always talking about plats? Because I have litmus tests for how you can't trust people. I have litmus tests, which is me, like there are things about people that tell me a lot about them. Hairstyles is one of those things. I grew up in a hair salon. I pay attention to hair. So for me, when it comes to men, when they do certain shit with their hair, it means something. When they get plaits and braids, that's them holding on to youth that nobody that is gone, okay? Nobody can give you this youth, sir, unless you sucking it from the lives of the children, which is what they do these days. But here is another example of how the hair tells you a lot about the person. Y'all, what's going on? What's going on with Dennis? Is that locks? When did Portia's baby daddy get locks? Bitch, what is this? It's, yes, also infantilization. There's a level of wanting to look like a child. Plaits, braids, make y'all look like children, not like grown-ass men. It's an extension of you still wanting to be immature and not be held accountable like a grown adult man. Somewhere on the inside, girl, it's in there happening when you decide to choose these types of hairstyles. We all know that this is a man that loves to stay in his hoe phase, no matter how old he gets. And it's giving, especially when they get their hair back. Oh my God. Whenever they didn't have hair and they want to go find hair to put on their head, girl, I have to go to his page now. I was about to get the fuck off here. But now I have to go to Dennis McKinley's page so that I could understand what the fuck is going on up and around his head. Listen, the brother look happy. If you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. I wanted to cut my nigga hair every day until it got to a certain level. I wanted to cut that nigga's hair every day. What this got to do with you? What this got to do with him? I'm so confused of why Dennis is. I don't know. Does he own Rollout magazine now or something? Y'all, I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. I don't follow Dennis McKinley. I don't follow him. Oh, this is who he's fashioning himself after. That's problematic. I love Teddy Pendergrass though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that hair is problematic, boy. Yeah, keep that hat on. Don't show us that shit. Ooh, to lose twice and start all over again. Drew Sidora is back in the studio working on on album 2W with Dennis McKinley. Album number 2 with Dennis McKinley. Okay, y'all could have wrote that better, Rolling Out. He must be a co-owner of Rolling Out now. I think I better let it go. What you know about it? Looks like another love TKO. Oh, I think I better let it go. Listen, I can't stop listening to Teddy Pendergrass. But another night, things ain't right. I'm losing again. Take a fool to lose twice. Start all over again. Bro, that hair is something else. I think I better let it go. Dun, 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 dun. It looks like another love TKO. Yeah, he grew his little hair out. He grew his little hair out. I'm going to tell you like this. You don't want to end up looking like T.I. I think T.I. just cut all his locks off. Let me see. Did T.I. cut his hair? Yeah, I think T.I. cut his hair. I'm so glad that he did. I'm so glad that he cut his hair. Do y'all remember me showing y'all the top of T.I.'s head? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, yeah. When I tell you moments like this, we don't pray for moments like this. Yeah, son, just go back to being, having a shortcut. Yeah, put that shit back on. Right now. Put that shit back on right now. Expeditiously. Put that shit back on. You're not even supposed to have no locks like that. Tip. You're not even supposed to be out here living your life like that. T.I. responds to viral ball spot. DJ saves him mid. What he said? Wait a minute.
Dude, because why is T.I. a whole Atlanta legend? Hey man, the internet needs to be sued because why is T.I. a whole Atlanta legend?
Why the internet need to be sued? Because this nigga don't know what the top of his head look like.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Balding where? Apparently T.I.
A video of
apparently T.I. balding here. Right here, T.I. Apparently balding right up there. That can't be AI. That can't be AI, y'all. Let's see.
Introduced to the fact that I've gone bald.
We were trying to ease into that one.
We were going to get to that later. I've obviously gone bald.
Wait a minute.
I suppose.
No, so what? I thought it was AI. I'm like, that's AI. So I just kind of like swept up.
Man, of course
it was for real.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Okay.
He said, okay, it was AI, y'all. I can't tell no more. I can't tell what's AI and what's not.
I don't know. Hey, man, the thing, my option.
Yeah, he said it's AI. Now, let me tell y'all something. This is a very interesting. Yeah, See how this part right here? Y'all see where my mouse at? This part right here, this is why you don't need to be getting fresh retwists all the time. Because this right here, this little part right here, this is thinning, sir. That is thinning.
Hey, man.
That's AI, y'all. That's crazy. That's AI. That's crazy. He said it's AI. And see, he think when he go and get the fresh retwist that this gonna change our mind. But I know how niggas hair be. And they hair be thinner in this part. And look how they put the plaits. Look how they put the plaits so they falling. Look how they put the plaits so they falling. You put the two plaits so they don't see all the space right here. Like, look, y'all, yo, all of this right here, all of this scalp area, y'all see my mouse, all this scalp area right here. This is because men be balding, right? They hair loses its density in the part right here. All right? I be telling Lyric all the time, hey nigga, hey, you come around here looking like that, I'm cutting it off in your sleep. Man, that's a lot of scalp. Stop getting fresh retwists all the time. That's a lot of scalp, T.I. He said, yo, okay, so y'all see how they put these heavy on top, right? Y'all see these right here, these two right here, and these over here on this side? That's supposed to cover up for all that gap that he got. I'm sorry, y'all. This is how I'm laughing through these trying times, okay? Speaking of laughing at people and them getting mad at me, before we go, in case y'all had not seen the video, okay? Y'all watch me. Y'all saw me talk about Sky Black, right? Y'all saw this video, right? Right? Y'all remember this? This was when this was yesterday? This is what he looked like before. This is a good look, right? Y'all, I didn't mean for this to go viral. I just put it up because I was doing what I'm doing right now. I was bullshitting. I was just laughing. I wanted y'all to laugh. I didn't think it was that serious, y'all. These are men. I didn't know you couldn't laugh at men on cosmetic things without them getting their feelings hurt. And now I'm a bad guy, y'all. Let's see. Jerome Trammell, who I've known via Twitter for years now, said it's very corny to comment on people's features. You don't know what he's battling with. Body dysmorphia, why he decided to make changes, and etc. Having an opinion on an outfit, hairdo, or their performance in TV and movie is valid. But body and features should be off limits. What may look cosmetic to us might be a serious or internal battle for them. Mind you, Jerome looked like he just went and got something done, so he's projecting. Okay? But him and all of the other men that apparently going to get surgery or going to get booped are upset at me because I just felt like it was unnecessary. So my Sky Black post went viral a little bit and Sky Black blocked me. And I'm like, we only talked about it because of the situation with Christian Keys. It was just a little snippet from a longer live, and that wasn't even, I just was still like upset about what he did to his face because it was unnecessary. Like he didn't need to do that. I didn't know I couldn't say that. You know, you're a celebrity, you get surgery, we can see the difference. And then there are so many of y'all in my comments talking about that's old, that's from 2023. And the picture you saying he looked fine is from today. No, it's not. No, it's not. The bottom picture is how he looked originally. The bottom picture, and then the top one is how he is more so how he looks now. He had cut off all his facial hair, grew the facial hair back. But if you watch the show, you saw that this whole little area right here, he looked like when somebody turned into a demon on Buffy or on Charmed or something. Y'all remember back in the day on Buffy, you know, somebody turned into a demon or something. Like, they shake their face and then all this shit get all big and stuff. That's what he looked like. He looked like, and he blocked me so he won't see this. So I won't hurt his feelings. I'm so sorry. But he looks like when the niggas on Buffy the Vampire Slayer would go from being a person to a vampire, and then this whole upper area right here got all big and muscle-like. Just real big muscle face. Y'all, I just started watching that show Beauty. I know I said I wasn't going to watch it because fuck Ashton Kutcher, but when I saw it had two of my favorite little dudes in there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I like dude that was on the last season of Reasonable Doubt, and the Latino dude that does the Crown commercial. I like him too. He was on She's Gotta Have It back in the day. I can't recall his name, but I like him. So I was like, I was bored. I was like, I'm gonna watch it. And so I put it on. I put on Beauty on Hulu, y'all. Y'all know it's a new Ryan Ryan, what's old boy name? Murphy, child, whatever Ryan name is, in one of his new shows. And y'all know his shows is always creepy and hypersexualized and weird. And they just basically bit off the substance with this new show, right? If you've seen Substance, the movie with Demi Moore. Also, I just started Demi Moore's book, so I will be getting into that. And, you know, whatever I hear that's interesting, I'm going to come back to y'all with it. Now, if you seen Beauty, you saw what they did to nigga's face, right? Y'all, if you watch Beauty, when he first got the surgery, because he was fat, he was ugly, and so he went and got surgery, and they just filled his face with a bunch of shit, like a whole bunch of filler, which is exactly what Sky Black and KJ, you know, KJ Smith did to their faces. They went and got a bunch of filler, and it made their faces look weird, like this. I can't go to his page because he blocked me. This is his fan page. They posted this shit a week ago. This was posted a week ago. He did something to his forehead, y'all. I'm sorry. Why y'all mad at me? Why is it my fault? Because I pointed out that he a little too light, and you know, this part of his forehead look weird. Why is it my fault? Why am I the bad guy?
From the South.
They thought he looked more like this. That's what they thought. They thought he looked, you know, because, you know, the shit, you got to go back and get it done. And then it lessened, and then you get it. But this is from December 2025. He probably had to go get some more.
My grandma's definitely making me eat black eyed peas.
This is still not moving. I just want to, you know.
Still.
This stuff right here
I'm Scott
moving.
Black,
This
and
stuff
I'm
up here not
beautiful,
moving.
fellas.
This why y'all think he looked the same. That's exactly why y'all think he looked the same.
Criticize my show, or you criticize the shows that my bosses make, but they're number one in media. They're providing livelihoods that ordinarily wouldn't exist.
So basically what happens when you get Botox and filler is that some days it looks better. Some days it looks better than others. Some days you look like you just got a fresh boop boop. And sometimes it's settled and you look almost like your regular self again. And your face starts moving. But if you could look at this man, y'all can see that man don't look the same as he did when he was younger. Okay? Look, even... Let me see. Yeah, because this is, you know, his fan page. Like, even that looked different than whatever the fuck is happening here. I don't know. I didn't mean for the man feelings to get hurt. I didn't mean for the man to be mad at me and now he blocked me. Damn, baby. Fucked up. I was just trying to make everybody laugh on some light shade. And everybody got mad at me. Everybody was mad at me. I'm like, what did I do to you? Oh, my God. All right, y'all. I was waiting on the updates to pop up. Okay, so let's see. What's this? Journalist Georgia Fort arrested by FBI after live streaming coverage of anti-ICE church protests. So this is that one lady. I was hoping that they was going to show me that they was released. Let me see if I can go. Let me see if Don Lemon People is on TikTok right now, because that would be helpful to see if they're, because they were on there earlier today saying that this is stupid. I really do feel like you have to, yeah, he's live. You got to push back.
It has been going on literally all day since 10 in the morning. I am guest hosting for Don right now. We have a bit of good news. As per the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass, who just did a very, very brief presser talking about having been in the courthouse, and apparently the judge has decided to release Don on his own recognizance after his initial appearance today in court. So hopefully we will have a visual and even perhaps audio of a free Don sooner than later. But I'm saying sooner than later. But I'm saying free Don until we see Don. And that is what I continue to say. Free Don until we see Don. I am Charles Coleman Jr., joined by, of course, the amazing Monique Presley, who has been doing an incredible job all day, going back and forth in the host chair. Jolly Good Ginger, who's also with us. Nadine Smith, president of Color of Change, and Jack Cocherello, who is the host of the Jack Cocherello Show. Thank you both all for being here. Jolly, want to talk to you.
Charles, we want to, I'm interrupting again, I apologize, but let's add Alfonso David, president of the Global Black Economic Forum and civil rights attorney, and just fave person all around, and then back
Thank you.
Hey, Alfonso!
Alfonso, thank you for being here. Apologies for keeping you waiting. There's just been a lot going on. Obviously, folks are cycling in on and off. So we want to thank you for.
So basically, it seems as if they're waiting. They're outside the jail. That's what it looked like. Or wherever he's being held, they're waiting for him to be released.
Here, this is, I want to get your thoughts on the idea that, you have access because of just the way you show up in the world to spaces that I might not have access. Alfonso might not have access. Monique might not have access, right? For people like you who have that type of access, what is the message right now in this moment?
Okay, so they just talking about what's going on right now as they are obviously live streaming and waiting for Don to come out. Okay, because it seems like he's about to, so they're just waiting. Let me see if I can find anything else just to, solidify what's going on before I get off of here and go sit in my tent and calm my nerves. Okay. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything just yet that's updated to let us know he's going to be getting out. But it does seem like they are waiting on his release. On his YouTube and on his TikTok, they are live outside of the jail, it seems. So yeah, they've been live all day. Okay. Well, hopefully he'll be out soon. I'm praying for all of us. I'm praying for all of the journalists that are doing their jobs and, fighting the good fight, because we have to stand up. Like, we can't just let this happen. This is terrible. Like, everything that's going on, arresting journalists, throwing people in jail, arresting 5-year-old kids. Like, it's a lot of fucked up shit going on, and I'm not okay with it. It doesn't feel good, and I get up here and I try to entertain y'all and talk about other things and, like, try to entertain and still keep the energy of we have to be conscious of what's going on around us in our interpersonal relationships and, in politics, because it's all connected. Hold up. Is this not old? Anyway, all right, y'all. Let me read these last few super chats, and I'm gonna get up off of here. Thank y'all so much for coming through to the show today. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Thank you, Jasmine. Yes, come through on this lovely Friday. Yes, thank you, your fine ass auntie. All the pygmishas clapping and laughing. Ugh. Yeah, for that Divine Franklin shit. Weird assholes. Thank you, Mary Sparkles. Like, whoa, Divine, a 7-day Adventist pastor who hides his affiliation out of cowardice, exemplifies the insidious nature of SDA men in particular and Christians more broadly from my personal experience. Ooh, child, somebody today, it's the Hoochie Historian. Yeah, I love the Hoochie Historian on TikTok and on Instagram. And she posted about how Aretha Franklin's song, Ain't No Way, is about Aretha singing to a woman about leaving her man. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense, because y'all know the meanest Black women are always down low, right? Y'all know mean women essentially are down low and usually are suppressing their own lesbianism. But that makes so much sense, because I'm like, child, Aretha was angry her entire life. It definitely gave I wanted to be gay, but the Lord told me no. Thank you, love 211215. Thank you for all you do and for never changing. You are a bright light in a dark world. You are very needed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Hey, I am Diva Nicole. Thank you for the super chat. Dennis be using his money for production, so I think that's how he's involved in entertainment. Yeah, so he can get access to young women. Weirdo ass nigga. Aretha's sister Carolyn. Wait, what you mean? That's who wrote the song? That's what you're saying? I still feel like Aretha gave give, mean DL lady. Okay. It was her sister that wrote it? Oh, okay. Having a child by my phone. Oh, girl, we not even gonna get into all of the things. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here today. I hope y'all have a good weekend. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.